Perfect timing. Howdy, howdy, everyone. Well, just finished the squats and all that stuff. It's killing me. I'm a little late because my brother dropped by. I was like, "Hey, Key, I got fried rice for you." I'm like, "Oh, brother, fried rice. I love fried rice." So I'm like, "All right." I normally will eat it like tomorrow, but I was like, I gotta get a wee bit right now while it's fresh instead of like from the fridge. And I'm so full. I mean, I didn't eat too much. I'm not like full, but it's like I feel extra full because of trying to work out after eating. Actually, let's. I'm trying to find like a good song that I want to do for the intro part. Oh, let's go with this. We'll go with rap, like always. What? What the hell? Why didn't it change? What the hell? Uh, Wait a minute. 1 second. Huh? Why did? All right, there we go. Go with this one. Hey, howdy, murmur. Hey, howdy, Silu, Scrub, Toe, Gia, Nara. Hope you guys are all doing good and well today. Oh, exactly. Gotta be big and strong like King Loki. But I hope you guys are all doing good and well. As I said, apologies for the slight late start. As I said, I did not expect your brother to drop by and be like, "Hey, here's fried rice from your favorite place." I'm like, "Hell yeah, there is." So immediately had to eat some of that. Because the other thing is like I have to take out the cucumbers immediately, otherwise like the cucumber flavor like soaks into that part of the fried rice, and I don't like that flavor. It's just like how this place I did not realize that they do their fried rice by adding tomatoes to it also, which is just yucky. So I always have to remember to ask them, "Hey, no tomatoes, please," and they're like, "Okay, no tomatoes." But oh, everything's good and ready. But yes, Nara, there isn't a specific amount of keys. It's just like from a random list of different types of keys that I can think of. But I have a few more things I want to commission, and then I'm gonna start doing the gotcha pulls like you did because I thought that was so much fun, uh, and I want to do that. But that's a soon TM thing. I also sent you the thing that you asked the question about. I tried to like annotate it as best as I could rapidly, but that's how you do it. But hope you guys are all doing good and well today. I know we're midweek, but goddamn. I mean, like, I work 4 10s, so it's pretty much like the end of my week. Tomorrow's my last work day, and then I'm big chilling. But just circling it. Oh, yeah. I mean, with the screenshot, I don't know how best else to annotate where you need to go. Because it's just like click onto there and then click onto that. And that's where it is. Like, I felt like further instructions would be unnecessary. But yeah, so luckily I'm almost done with my work week. I'm a wee behind because of some IRL stuff that's been taking a lot of my time, but it's really exciting. Not very time consuming, but exciting. Managed to get all that stuff squared away. But today we're playing some more Expedition 33, which I am excited about. If I remember correctly, last time we had just finished defeating one of the Axons. It was a really cool fight, actually. I really enjoy how like beautiful that fight was in the desert area with that boss. It was really cool. Um, I mean, and it was also cool is that we essentially two shot it. First attempt was just learning about some of the abilities and how to counter them, and then we immediately just beat it the next time through. So that's good. So we just have the other Axon, and I think after that we might be done with Axe Two. I don't know exactly how much is left in Axe Two, but I feel like from what we've been presented with so far, that once we manage to do that, create the weapon, and actually pierce the veil or whatever, the heart, that should be the end of Act Two. I mean, that to me is like the most logical sense. Like end of Act One is Gustav. End of Act Two should be getting into Lumiere. Howdy, howdy, Widow. Welcome on. Oh, Widow. I need to read the thing. Thank you for reminding me. I keep opening it. I have the tab open for the D&D rules that you sent to me, and I just haven't read them yet. I've had just enough things IRL that's been going on. It's been like distracting me. It's like, but I am gonna read them. I'm very excited. I have the tabs open for them. Um, yes. Lots of exciting things. Lots of exciting things. Oh, also for those who are interested in roguelike Sundays, this week we are doing my gotcha game, Chaos Zero Nightmare again, mostly for two reasons. A, it just got a really big update. New character just dropped. I just barely got them today. I burned every resource I could. Let me know if the link works. Yeah, they should work. It worked for me earlier when I clicked on them. And let me click again right now to confirm. Yep, that opened, and yep, opened. Let me just go ahead and just like preemptively download them if it lets me. No, it's not letting me download. That's fine. That's no big deal. Um, oh wait, no, I was clicking the wrong place. I can download them. So I just preemptively download them just in case, and go through them that way. So, but yes, this Sunday for Roguelike Sunday, we will be doing Chaos Zero Nightmare as new character just dropped, a whole bunch of new content, new story, new events, and I'm struggling really hard right now to not just do all of them, all the events in the story right now, because I really want to try out the new character. She is absolutely adorable. Um, but I'll hold off. I'll hold off. I'll wait. I might do one of the events just because I want the resources from that because I need to restock up because I went through every little bit of extra resources that I could to get enough crystals to be able to pull for her, but I have her now, which is all that matters. Hi, Rika. We, my king. I want your packets. Later, after stream, after stream. But yes, so we were playing some Chaos Zero because again, big content updates, lots of story, and I'm super pumped to do that with you guys because I think the new character's gonna be a lot of fun. From what Kat was telling me, it seems like she does play fairly well with Diana and Hyde Marie. I'm driving home right now. I just want to say hi. No worries, no worries. Have a safe drive, Rika. Drive safe. Be smart. Don't let other people run you off the road. But yes, so that is the plan. Uh, as far as I'm aware, everything is normal. Stream schedule is normal. So we will be doing Expedition today, Saturday, and then CZN Sunday. Um, yeah, no, and then the 13th, I do know the 13th, I will not be able to stream that Saturday as me and our friends are all hanging out again and we're making burgers again. Don't crash too hard. Don't crash at all. Don't wish that upon my boy. You wish that upon the other people. But yeah, so the 13th we will not be streaming as I will be at my friend's place making burgers. But I will remind you guys about that closer to that Saturday. That's not necessary for right now. But let's not waste any more time. Did my music die? It did die. Whatever. We're about to switch over to Baguette Game anyways. It was to absolute peak soundtrack that is Expedition 33. All right, let's launch a game. While it's launching game, let me connect my controller right quick. But yeah, hope you guys are all doing good and well. All right, that's plugged in. This plugged in. I always get like slightly concerned because like my PC, the lights on the motherboard and all that are synced to the temperature of my CPU. And every time I launch a game, everything turns red, which means like the CPU temps and everything is just spiked temporarily. I'm like, oh shit, what's wrong? And then like, oh, cool down and go back to like, a blue purple color. So it's like somewhat cool. I'm like, oh, okay, that's where it's supposed to be. Should I have a normal schedule now? I feel so EP already. Yeah, normal schedules. It feels weird, but it's good. It's good. It's a good weird. Everything's on danger mode. Yeah, like because I have like the lights off in my room, and it's nighttime, so it's like every time it turns red, like everything in the room is like fucking red. I'm like, oh, what's going on? No explode, no explode. I spent too much money for it to explode. I'd cry if it exploded. But it's making sure. Yes, audio is working. What also sucks is like I just finished paying off the PC because I had done it on like a payment plan because I'm like I don't want to spend $5,000 immediately. Let's pay that over a couple like a year. So I just finished paying it off like 2 months ago. The last thing I want is for it to explode. I can't afford another $5,000 payment. No explosions of that type. Exactly. What the hell? Oh, it helps if I turn on my controller. All right, there we go. Continue. Visage. Should we see shut down and stuff when it overheats? I've not had this one overheat, so I don't know honestly. I know my old PC would regularly power cycle like that and shut down when it overheated. Oh, I had to spend so much on my build. especially in like today's economy, brother. It's no, like the last thing I want to break right now are electronics. It's just too expensive for me to fucking replace them. Like, I know hard drives, so like SSDs and NVMe's, all of those apparently have all like also skyrocketed in price recently. I forget if it's because of NAND shortage or because of AI also, but like I know those prices have like doubled or tripled recently. RAM is still crazy expensive for no reason. So it's like, nah. The last thing I want is to have to purchase PC parts again. All right, let's grab Lumina. Great. Let's see. I didn't spend too much on mine. Everything's carefully selected to be yeah. I mean, my thing is like I normally only upgrade my PC like every 4 to 5 years, essentially until I can run into the ground. I let like one or two generations of GPUs come out before I replace things, and then I just do like a full replace essentially. I've done the piecemeal upgrade where you like, oh, I just need to upgrade just this part or just that part, and I've always found it causes more issues for me personally than anything else. I've always had more computer problems trying to just sort of selectively replace things than just doing a full fresh rebuild. I'm thinking on my next upgrade. Yeah. Like the GPU is one of the few things that I will like solo upgrade if it's only been like a year with the PC. But if it's been a couple years with the PC, if like two or three CPU generations have come out since then, I'm like, I'll just redo it all, because I've always had issues. For me, when I try to do anything, currently trying to play Tomb Raider, 1 to 3 remastered on my Potato laptop. I had to charge it after like 5 minutes. Yes, it is, in my opinion, it is the greatest downfall. It is the greatest downside, not downfall, downside, negative of laptops. It's like I have a, it's not a gaming laptop. It's an ultrabook laptop, which is pretty nice. It's absolutely fantastic. But I have to be connected at all times. I have to always stay plugged in. If I don't plug in and I try to play a game, it will quickly die, and it's super annoying, and I detest it. Um, I like I can't even like just like simply watch like YouTube videos or like a movie for extended period of time not connected to the wall, just because Windows laptops have dog shit battery life. It's so unfortunate how bad the battery life is in comparison. Yeah, shall wait 2 gens to do a full upgrade? Yeah. Since the major companies who produce RAM also produce for SSDs, AI data centers demand. I see. That makes sense then. Away from, because I do know like Nvidia and a few other like GPU makers have stated that like they're no longer making GPUs because of shortages in AI and stuff like that. Which it's so annoying. It's so frustrating that it's affecting normies like us like that. But I'm thinking the next laptop I get, I'll probably just get a Mac, just because I essentially just use it as like a Netflix machine, anyways. What the hell? Huh?
What's he doing?
What? What? Nice.
He's not attacking.
Is he inspecting us? Forget laptop.
Invitation.
Read for management of numbers and movies. Yeah.
Feels like a trap.
And as much as I don't like Mac OS, just the battery life is just so much superior.
No, Verso's right. Something feels off.
Oh? Who turned off the sun? Oh? Pied Piper? Oh, this guy's cool. Solar powered laptop. Imagine.
But if you're harmless, these weapons will stay Visage invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation stands.
That's an intense boss. That's an intense enemy. He turns off the lights like that.
We'll take the other paths.
I'm too lazy and poor to do anything. Right. To me, it's another unfortunate cycle. Though past like the crypto mining war. Yeah. Doesn't matter of when. Regardless, it sucks for anyone trying to enter. But it's felt that way for like a while now. It was the GPU shortage. Then, we've just been hitting these backlogs from crypto or AI just really screwing up the like computer economy for everyone for a while lately, and it kind of blows. I don't like how long it's been. 'Cause I know it took me like I think 2 years to finish building my last PC, just because I had everything minus the GPU. And it's just because GPUs were so crazily priced at the time that I'm like, I can't justify spending this much on a GPU. And it really sucked how long it just kind of sat there. And then because of that, my water cooler ended up like dying way sooner than it should have. Just because of how long it technically was sitting like in my closet. Here, one second. Let me look up the soft cap real quick on defense. I'm spending 2K on a GPU. Yeah. Again, it's just so expensive for GPUs. But what sucks the most about them is it is arguably one of the most important parts of your PC. It is the one place you're supposed to spend the most on. Where? Obscure stat soft cap. I just want to make sure that I don't end up over investing in defense if I absolutely do not need it. Oh, never mind. They say don't do anything in defense, period. Good. I don't want to do anything in defense. I want to might makes right, nothing but agile, and nothing but crit. Anyways. Alright, might makes right. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna throw anything in vitality. I do not care about vitality. I will die in one hit and redo the fight and be better. And to put salt into the wounds, game prices. Yes, I was actually just talking about this with Nara earlier. It's like the price for games has just gone in ridiculous. I do not like how expensive it's gotten. To the point where like I really only buy games on sale. I absolutely try my best to not buy a game that isn't on sale, just because I can't justify that kind of price. For games that like I know I'm only gonna play one time, it's like I can't justify spending $70-$80 for that game. Because more often than not, I'm not gonna say every single one of them is not worth that price. But to me, I feel like a lot of them just aren't worth that price. Yeah, like and that's the thing is like I that's what I enjoy about like streamers and Twitch and stuff like that is there are some games where I'm like I think I would really enjoy this because it is a single player story game. The story's not gonna change. I'm like I'll pick my favorite streamer. I'll watch them play through it and play it vicariously through them. There's no need for me to spend the $80 if they're willing to spend it instead, especially if it's just gonna be like a one story type game. Yes, on sale is best. It's worse when they have so much DLC. Yes, I feel like a lot of game devs nowadays also do not respect us as players or as consumers, and they have so much stuff in the DLC that should be base game. It's like this isn't really extra content. You just went, oh, we're charging you for like basic functionality of the game. Like I think Resident Evil for a lot of their games does DLCs correctly, where it adds straight up a whole new like story, a whole new mini like game in itself that encapsulates that. I know. I think it was. I can't remember if it was RE2 or which Resident Evil game it was, where each of the DLCs was only like an hour. Well, because I got it on sale, it was only like $5. I'm like, all right, $5 for an hour or two, that's fine. But like when you have a DLC that's like 20, $40 for like 2 or 3 hours worth of gameplay, nah, nah, you're taking the piss. You're abusing us at that point. You're taking advantage. Unless that 2 to 3 hours is incredibly fun. Like I think it was Biohazard, Resident Evil Biohazard, the one where you're hillbilly, punching gators in the face. I think that was only like 2 hours, 3 hours. Even though I got it on sale for like $10, easily I'd say $20. I'd pay it still, just because of how much fun it was to punch fucking alligators in the face. Yep, took me about 18 months from 2020 to 21. This is stuff used during. Yeah. Yeah, it's really just a balancing act with the PC stuff nowadays, Mer. I see. I personally don't like Liza P. Not because I don't think it's a good game, but because I feel like it it feels like to me a cheap knockoff version of Bloodborne. I would much rather play Bloodborne, but I also don't want to buy a PlayStation to play Bloodborne. Is my stance on that. That seems worth it in my opinion. I don't know. I've watched a few people play it, and the DLC seems fun. Just like I feel like Liza P is a fun game fundamentally because it's still a Souls like, and from my understanding, it does Souls like very well. It does the FromSoft formula very well for a non FromSoft game. There's just enough portions of it though that I do not like. I think the weapon crafting system feels very reminiscent of Dark Souls 1, and I really didn't enjoy how Dark Souls 1 handled weapons personally. So that's what kind of turns me off about that. One of the only games I regret spending full price was Stalker 2. Yeah, because it got so many problems with AI and enemies. The greatest game regret I have still to date is Dead Island 2. The one that came out recently. Not the one that everyone thinks is Dead Island 2. Me and my friends all got the game, paid for the deluxe edition because we wanted all the DLCs, and then we paid the like extra premium edition to get the play it early, right? So it was like I think like $140 total. We not only beat the game in like 12 hours, 16 hours, we almost 100%ed it in that 12 to 16 hours. First try through, hardest difficulty, all that, good stuff. And we hated every single minute of it. We kept forcing ourselves to play it because we spent so much money on it. And at the end, we are like, this game is absolute dog ass. We regret playing it. We regret buying it. And it was like, this is a terrible game. This is an absolute miserable game. And never again. Never again. That shit was terrible. And from the first, it's like I don't even mind it being linear. What bothers me to no end is the whole premise is zombie apocalypse, blah blah blah. You're being sent out to help the survivors, right? You're being sent out to do all the hard, dangerous, dirty work. You go out, you murder the hordes of zombies, you defend the, whatever it is, you rescue, salvage, free the fucking football stadium that was surrounded by, hordes of zombies. And you get there and you go back to the survivors. And what do? Do they thank you? No. Do they treat you like a hero? No. They talk down to you, they treat you like a piece of shit, and they constantly belittle you. It's like, I swear to God, you just saw me absolutely massacre hundreds of zombies in front of you, protecting you, and you're gonna talk shit to me now? Nah, 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 nah. I'm about to throw your ass out into the fucking streets. I don't think zombie elements themselves are outdated. I think the storytelling around them is just bad nowadays. It is too I don't even know what to call it, but it's so cringe. And again, just the fact that like they all are written to like belittle you as the fucking protagonist. It's like, dude, you are like, especially when it's like you go to the military and like, oh shit, we got overran, we couldn't fend off against all the zombies, and you go to the general and he starts talking shit to you. It's like, you lost this base. I just saved this base for you, and you're gonna talk shit to me? Like, are you kidding me? It's like, get out there. It's like I'm about to put you down. Like, you don't understand the weaponry I've been using to fight off these hordes of zombies. Like, nah, 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 nah. Do not disrespect me like this. God, I cannot stand that. So like the entire story, the entire time me and my friends were crashing out because of like how abysmal the story was, and the entire time we're like, we'll fucking put you down. Like, don't talk to us like that. We will put you down. We'll throw you out to the zombies. We'll put you down ourselves. Okay, I agree with you. Gameplay around zombies is fine. Yes, it's the plot that is just so miserably terrible nowadays. I got the game for $20. Nah, $20 you spent too much on it. Oh, another game. Another game is absolutely horrific. Real quick before I continue playing Expedition, I'm just gonna rant about this real fast. Mines of Moria, Returns to Moria, Returns to the Mines of Moria, whatever the fuck it is. The Legend of Zelda one where you play as the dwarves going into the Mines of Moria. I got that game for free. I spent too much on it. For free, that game is not worth that price. Me and my friend both got it, and we were literally dead silent for like 3 hours. And at the end of that, we're like, this is a shit game. Do you still want to play? It's like, oh, thank God you think that too. Let's stop playing this shit. It's like, for free, we wasted like 6 hours on that game, and we're like, this was too expensive for a free game. Like, I can't believe people were out there who paid full price for this were giving reviews like, oh my God, it's such a great game. Oh, this is everything I want as a Lord of the Rings fan. It's like, as a Lord of the Rings fan, you should be absolutely mortified that they produced this dog shit and charged you more than $5 for it. You should be upset that they made you pay to play this game. They should be paying you to play this piece of shit game. Yeah, no, 100% cope. 100% cope. They're gaslighting themselves that they made a good financial decision and trying to get other people to make the same poor decision. That way they can be like, oh, thank God, I wasn't the only idiot. Nah, it is a trash game. I cannot. So like nowadays, I almost never buy brand new games anymore because of that. I will either wait for a bunch of reviews to come out or wait for it to go on a sale. I was really concerned about Resident Evil 9 when I bought that, but I think that was. I really enjoyed Resident Evil 9. I actually do really plan to replay it, which is one of like the first RE games I ever plan to like genuinely replay. But even with that, I still feel like full price is a little too much for that game. I love the Resident Evil games, but I think buying and playing any of the Resident Evil games at full retail price is a mistake. You should only play them on sale. Just because I think there isn't a lot of replayability, in my opinion. Because I beat them all on the hardest difficulty that I was allowed to do. And there's no benefit to replaying, really, in my opinion. The story isn't different. It's just more difficult. And it's like, okay, I did that the first time. I don't need to do this a second time. So if you get them on sale, 100%. I think they're a lot of fun. If you don't get them on sale, I think wait. Honestly, what about the games you get for free on Epic Games? Some of those are pretty fun, Gia. Some of them are kind of schmeh. But I got those for free, so I don't mind. But Mines of Moria disrespects your time. It is a piss poor excuse of a survival crafter-esque game set in the Lord of the Rings universe. They just like randomly and slash the prices to yeah. Like I enjoy the Epic Games free games. Some of them have been absolute bangers. Others, again, absolute flops. I got one for you. I paid full price for the collector's edition of Duke Nukem Forever. But I feel like Duke Nukem, isn't that like one of those like kind of, not necessarily silly games, but it's one of those more like silly type games where it's just all about, haha, unga bunga, I'm just, big smashing essentially. Oh. Okay, so his attack is a jump. I was expecting him to like stomp on me. Ah, see? Damn it. And God. Absolutely half-baked and not ready. Yeah. Again, it's always unfortunate when they ship out half-baked games. It's been ages since I've had this much fun. I really feel like game devs need to do more of like what FromSoft and Baldur's Gate, Larian Studios did, where it's like our game isn't done. Sorry guys, we're gonna delay, and we're gonna give you a properly polished, finished, fully functioning game. And if it isn't fully functioning, we will try to patch it as soon as possible. Like Elden Ring, from my understanding, on day one had an immediate day one patch because it wasn't fully functional. Because FromSoft didn't expect that many people to want to play. But again, they immediately jumped on it and they immediately started fixing bugs. That entire first week, I remember the amount of updates it had was to fix all the bugs that they found in the game. And it's like, if you do that, that's fine. But if you're stripping out a half-baked game that does not function and you're not patching it actively when it's released, bad. You did bad as a distributor, as a publisher, as a developer. I think you were disrespecting the community. Horrendous performance first week's, yeah. I love the world, not so much a story. Oh, I missed it. Other games I regret paying more than $30 was The Last of Us 2. Uh, I never played that, so I've watched other people play it, and I think story wise, it's like a fun looking game. But I think gameplay wise, I would never buy it. But howdy, Dank. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope we're doing good and well today, bud. I have no money. I think I'm gonna skip on the weapon because I'd rather get healing shard. I'd rather get the pick though, if I can get that here in a wee bit. Long ago, this island was just like any other. Some humans even decided to come and build their life here. Then the tremors came, the landscape changed, and the humans were nowhere to be found. I hope we meet again. It's a tad lonely around here. Yeah, more baguette game. Cause it's fun. It's genuinely a very good game. I'm very glad that it did in fact win Game of the Year when it did. I think, well, which shooter was it that was competing with this that Shroud and them tried to say was better? Was it Arc Raiders? I think it was Arc Raiders, where like all the Call of Duty, Battlefield, shooter guys were like, no, Baguette game is stupid. It's bad. It's just a single player game. Why would this be any good? There's no PvP. Uh, Baboons, bonobos, all of them. Don't understand what a good game is. Yeah, it's like no, Baguette game is like objectively an amazing, fantastic game, and that's not even taking into consideration that this is, not Larian Studios. This is the I forget the game studio's name that made this game, but this was their first game that they self-taught themselves from YouTube videos. Like, bruh, they killed it with the soundtrack. They killed it with the voice acting. They killed it with the like graphics, the combat. Every facet of this game was absolutely fantastic. The story's original. It isn't cringe. Like, it's so good. Baboons. Yeah, there's such a stigma against. But like, sure, technically it's a turn-based game, but they do it right. They make it engaging. What the hell? Did I just get 8? That's something I can say for sure. Never paying for a Call of Duty Battlefield. Yeah. I don't care for shooters, so I don't buy them. Exactly. It's always a bunch of bonobos who don't even play the game that are the ones complaining about it. Wait, what? If shooters are overrated? Yeah, they very much are. Wait, what happened? What happened? Okay, I'm Bonobo Maxing. 1 second. I'm much more understanding and willing to support. Yes. Like, again, Baldur's Gate was delayed by like a year and a half or something like that because they wanted to make sure the game was like functioning and like worked well. And it's like, bruh, yeah, go for it. And they created such a fantastic story. They did so much to it. That's like, dude, yeah, this is a fantastic game. I don't mind waiting a year and a half if this is, the quality that I'm going to get for waiting. I am the confusion. Okay, so I walked up to it. It chomped down. It turned night to day. Uh huh.
This doesn't feel right.
It's rage.
Uh huh. Big companies understand that they would get so much more support. They just say, okay, we need, like, yes, if they were honest and just communicated with the player base, I think they would get so much more respect. They'd get so much more leeway. They'd get the same level of like loyalty that FromSoft has. They get the same level of loyalty that like Capcom has for their games, purely just because they respect the players and they try to deliver as good of a product as they possibly can. Sure, many big companies are, yeah, goddamn fiduciary responsibilities. My best friend was here. He'd be crashing out about me saying that. He hates that term so much. Ooh, that didn't work the way I was hoping. Yes, indie games have been absolute godsend lately. They've just been killing it lately. It's like, why play a AAA studio game for like 20 times the price, you know, a fraction of the story quality, a fraction of the enjoyment? Nah, just go indie. There have been some great focus experience. Yeah. So in the last 2 weeks playing Voices. Yeah, I've been seeing you recently on stream, see you lately. You've been playing Voices of the Void. I've been lurking. I've been chilling. Slay Spire 2, also a lot of fun. All right, that guy's already dead to burn. So we'll do that. Damn it. I need to play more Slay Spire 2, actually. Yeah. I mean, but it's a roguelike deck builder. Like, what do you expect? It's supposed to be amazing. That's what that's why roguelikes, in my opinion, are one of the superior game types out there. They just do such a fantastic job. A good roguelike, anyways. I've played some roguelikes that are kind of shweesh mop, but if it isn't and it's good, damn, are they good? Yes. But again, like, I think that's the whole point of roguelikes is like they're repetitive, but not, in my opinion, an annoying way. Because each playthrough is slightly different, each build is slightly different. Sure, you might be using or trying to go for the exact same build every single time. It's like, but there will always be slightly different enemies, slightly different patterns, slightly different, you know, whatever. And that's the beauty of roguelike. You get RNG. And you see, and you make do. Like, I know, Nora, you're gonna be playing Hades this weekend, and if you're still here, this is, and I'm so excited for you to play Hades. It is easily one of my favorite roguelites that I've ever played, and I really hope you enjoyed as much as I did. It's like, but I understand that, like, because you originally asked. Oh, so depending which path I take, it changes the whole area. Ah,
Nice.
that's neat. Okay. So then I wonder if I want to rechange the area, if I can just keep going down a different path, or I have to go back and then come forward and loop it like that. But 1 second. Just because you mentioned that you're trying to beat the game. Beating the game has like two different meanings for Hades, purely because there is 2 credits, and then there is 2 Hades. And to Hades isn't very long and is, I would say, kind of easy to do. But 2 credits requires multiple completions of to Hades. Because I know you said you just wanted to get to at least, you know, beat the game. At, sorry, hiccups. And I think you can beat Hades and get 2 Hades in the allotted time that you have set up for it. But if you're trying to get to credit scene, unless you get some like really good runs, and like find a build you really really like early, I think that will be a wee more difficult, and you would need a wee more time. Oh yeah yeah yeah. Oh, la, la. All right, we got him. I'm not gonna let them get first strike on us.
My, what lovely feet.
My, what lovely feet. We'll have him attack there. Yeah, we'll have him bonk. And these guys are flying, so we oh, I didn't proc anything. That's bad. All right. No, okay. We made up for it. Bum, bum. Ah, roulette screwed us. Never mind. The burn worked. Easy peasy. Give me my money. More chroma. Okay, we can't go that way. Let's see. Do I have... Ooh, yes, I do have energizing turn, ground power, and healing fire. Alright, so double mark, swap there, greater powerful, and healing fire. So we'll go ahead and try to level these, pick those up real quick before we try to put on the shell pictos for Monaco. Yeah, lately game releases legendarily failed. Yeah, a lot of game releases lately have just been abysmal. They do not spark joy. They have not been something I've looked forward to, or felt a reason or need to attempt to care about. Which again, it sucks that that is the feeling given by them. It's like, but what are you supposed to do? If you don't like the game, you don't like the game. If they're just producing, you know, trash, they're producing trash. I don't think it's a reflection on us as gamers, but I think it's showing that the devs do not know how to connect to us anymore. They don't understand what we want, and they're not delivering a product that, you know, is worth spending that kind of money on. It's like, I think it's silly that you know, we as players are made to feel bad or responsible of some sort. Like, oh, it's our fault that, you know, we have these expectations of game companies to, you know, give us something good. It's like, no, it's not our fault that we want you to produce a quality game that's worth our money. Like, I'm not gonna apologize for that. No, cough up the good stuff, dude. Provide something of worth. Give me a reason to give you $70-$80 instead of, you know, buy myself a couple cakes, or, you know, a nice snack, or, you know, treat myself to dinner, you know, 2 or 3 times. Like why is your game more valuable than, you know, me going out to eat? Why is it more valuable than, you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? You get what I'm getting at. This is interesting. I don't fully understand what the objective is. Exactly. Exactly that, Seal. Yeah, there's just no point. Things just don't have They just don't have a heart anymore. They don't have a soul. They don't have an identity. It's all just slop. Not all just slop, but like so much of it is so just generic. That's like, shmeek shmop, don't care. You've not given me a reason to care about your game aside from you saying no, you should care. It's like, but I don't. And it's like the more you try to pay off reviewers and whatever to artificially review your game and say it's a good game, the more I'm like, it must be bad if they're out here constantly paying reviewers to say it's good. Okay, mansion or the manor. What is the gimmick? Where is my item?
Good.
Oh, I missed it. I got music. Is it just that? Probably. I think it was just the art, not art, the music piece. I'm not seeing anything else I can interact with, nor break. Voice of the Void has been a game that some managed to surprise me despite runs over many builds, so many random. Yes, and again, from my understanding, that is the beauty of that game. I don't mind games that, prevent certain events from happening like on your first playthrough or something like that. I think that's okay for me. I think it's only bad if the game just gives you nothing worthwhile. Like, give me a reason to want to keep playing to get these rare events aside from, an artificial reason of, well, don't you want to save the world? Not that much. Like, don't you want to be the hero? Whatever.
Art can be a window, and art can be a mirror. And great art is both. Some
Oh, this is Renoir.
never be a true artist if there's always a mask between you and the viewer, especially when the viewer is you.
Yes, I very much agree. Interesting though. This is a voice note from Renoir. And he's talking to Verso. Surprise. Snuck up on him. Give him the old spook. We'll bonk here. I've been stuck with Dead Space Lord for years now. I haven't. But also because I thought the Dead Space lore was kind of shmishma personally. I generally didn't care for it and couldn't bring myself to care for it. It's not like a bad story. It's just not very fun in my opinion. Bum, bum, bum. Of course roulette screws me. Yeah. I know you do, Skilu. Boom. Nice. Easy peasy. The gameplay is kind of just go point A to point B with a couple puzzles in between. I see. Okay, we've gone there. We've gone there. We started over there. Oh, I already fought that guy. Why did it respawn? Oh, never mind. I know why it respawned. A mask is connected to the axon. It speaks. He who cannot fight fate, behind his scowl emotions blaze, but in the shadows his temper fades. What am I but a mask of uh Angor? Something happens. Rah, rah. Okay. Okay. Seething Bouchelier. Alright. 1 second. I'm just gonna do a quick stretch and like 1-2 paces around the room to like try to wake up a little bit more. I got a little bit of the I ate too fast and the after food eeps. You know, when you're like a little too full and you get like a little eepy from that. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I was so confused about the sounds I was hearing. I thought I had a different stream up. No, it's the sounds of the marionettes on the left. Yeah, I was feeling myself like starting to slump in my chair, like the old man I am. And I was like, oh man, my eyes are blurring. It's not good. All right. Okay, so he was, in fact, bonoboing. Yeah, but no, little walk, little stretch. I feel fine. But boom. God damn. All right, he's dead. Dead.
Time to end this.
Easy. Boom. Boom. I kind of messed up. But with this, easy peasy. I'm going to get ready for Eeps though. Take care. No worries, remember? Oh, we have a good Eeps. Oh, it's early. Oh my god, he's old. Remember going to bed so early. Babu. No, I'm just kidding. Get some good Eeps, remember? Thank you for dropping by. It was appreciated. I hope you do well. I only slight bully because we're both same time zone, so I know what time it is. Okay, so
Hear that?
That was the axon.
Destroying these masks seems to hurt him. Then let's keep doing it.
okay, okay. So my normal aversion to immediately go in the right direction seems to have been the right call. Now I'm just curious. We just defeated this shift. Do we get it again? Okay. Yes, we do. Okay. So we're gonna reset this. Trump. Okay. Okay. From here, there is no more down hither. Huh, 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 huh. Alright. There you go. Huh? Huh? Okay, just making sure that. Did we go all the ways over here as possible? I feel like I'm missing one. So, yeah, we fall down there. Done. Check mark. I think we're gonna do one over here. Or is this where I came from? I think that might be the correct way. So we skip that. Because we need to defeat the other masks to actually do anything. Okay. So then. Okay, there's nothing over here. At least nothing useful. Okay, we can't go down there. This shifting map nonsense, kind of annoying. 'Cause I don't know what's real, what's not real, and what I can and can't ignore. Okay. Okay, it worked this time. Okay, it's not creepy at all. Uh, Bump. The way they scream to me is just always so funny. Because it just sounds like a chicken. Exactly. Jimkin. Nothing over here. Alright, we cannot get up there.
They seem so joyful.
Hmm.
Almost jealous.
On the surface, at least.
He who guards truth with lies.
Oh yeah, yeah. Big puppy. Yeah, again, this game is absolutely beautiful. I can't get over how nice it looks every single time I play it. Why not? Boom. Boom. Oh. Nice. I like that the world. Yeah. Or at least not specifically. Oh my god, I missed 2 attacks. We should still be able to kill it. Oh. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, here's Gardner Purple. Sorry, just making sure that there was nothing else. Ho ho ho. Where does this Oh, yeah, I got. Huh? I got lost? Uh, hmm. Let's see. Do I have any owie? Oh, I do have this owie. I killed him. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like micro pass out
Lovely feet.
just to get bamboozled, get it snuck up on. It's okay. We have enough speed stat. Boom. Yeah, no worries, you do. I appreciate you, so you end up falling asleep. You fall asleep. That's okay. You do what you gotta do. Thanks for the stretch. Big stretch. Just crack my fucking back. Boom. Yeah, thanks, Silu. I appreciate it.
Oh, lovely.
Confident fighter. But can't be healed.
Good.
Okay, so that's gonna be the boss fight. We fight all these, mostly because we need the chroma. Yeah. Alright.
My turn.
And then, yeah, I win. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Pretty sure there isn't anything I missed up here because of micro sleeping. Hmm.
Time to bleed. My turn.
Yeah, we keep smacking. You know, I just realized I kind of messed up. I should have Monoko keep using his AP, but I didn't. That's why I had to do way better on this guy. Finished off with a basic attack.
69th Expedition. Fleur. Good thing Anthony upgraded all the climbing handholds. Not only are they much easier to install on the cliff faces, but also a lot nicer to use. We're setting the last few handholds tomorrow. Then we can finally get out of these caverns and see the sun again. I can't wait to rejoin the mountaineering team. I still remember that first mountain we scaled. Watching the sun rise above the clouds was magical. But rappelling down as we set the handholds was pure exhilaration. I know some of the others chafe at being restricted to recon only. I get it's not very satisfying making maps and prepping trails while people are dying. But this prep work will pay off in the long run. It may not be glamorous, but truly essential work really is. Doesn't make it any less important. And as the Expedition 69 motto says, we are literally laying a trail for the ones who come after. Step by step, handhold by handhold, each expedition carries the next one forward.
It's interesting when we get a voiceover like this one, where it is a lot more optimistic and a lot more like, nah, this is what the objective and goal is, versus a lot of the other ones, which are more like doom and gloom. Oh my god, this is it. This is the end type stuff. You know what I mean? It's refreshing to have some of the more hopeful ones, to say the least.
Let's cut the path.
Bum. Bum. Holy hell, this guy's got a lot of HP.
Sweet taste of battle.
Sweet taste of battle. I think I just healed him. Boom. 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 Broken. Does it say no way he does 1 HP? Good night, Silu. I already think I said that. Baguette. Baguette. Suv. Artistic. Monoko flowers. Okay. Uy, flashbang. Every time. Hmm. Sorry. Okay, went over there, right? I know I crashed out a little bit last time. I really wish this game gave us a map. Hmm. Hmm.
What have we here?
I feel so lost. Because I feel like I've backtracked many a time. I haven't fought this guy right and proper. A mask assumes connection to Axum. It speaks. Who painted this world, seeking what he could not grasp, longing to share with those he loves. Behind his smile, what could it be? Sadness. Nothing happens. Behind the smile, what could it be? Joy? Something happens. Howdy, Nico. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well today. Hey, Key, I'm doing okay today. That's good, that's good. Glad you're doing okay. I had, I think, a little bit too much fried rice right before stream, and I feel myself crashing. That, or it was the ice cream I had right before that. And it's kind of having like a sugar crash. Damn it. I was like, oh, am I gonna parry first try? Okay, interesting. That they healed.
Let's carve a path.
Nice. Easy. All right, now he's ready.
Oh well.
Stop healing. Okay, it's just a small heal every time. That's whatever, honestly. Yeah,
You're outmatched.
easy. Bleh. All right. So we've now
Definitely hurts. I
done.
think I saw one more path.
That's good. We're awakening him.
This feels off.
I'm kind of with CL. It feels weird, story wise. What's happening? Okay, so we've done the right path. We've done this path. Can't remember which one it was. Smiles, honestly. I think it was this one. Yes, it was. Okay, so we've done the rightmost. We've done the leftmost. And there's two more paths for me to go down. Check this one out. I thought I saw something just spawn in. No, not this side yet. I think that side is the correct side. I get lost in this game way too easily. Apologies. Let's see. Okay. We bugged out a little. I'm not seeing any kind. Am I hallucinating? Did this move? Just when I just saw that tree move. Okay, no. So we had happy, anger. Now this one's gonna be sad. Oh no. Big babu. It's the puppy. Sweet taste of battle. Let's do this so I can build up AP for a big move. On guard. I did that a little too early. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. So that's doggo. Let's see. Oh.
I know they're never, but witnessing the sorrow of others, I can't help but feel for them.
A noble but tremendously fatal impulse.
An advantage.
An advantage. Alright. Alright. Break those two shields. Bum. Attack this guy. Give me a AP back. Huh? Bum. Bum.
Let's spill some ink.
Yeah, the burn should finish off. Oh my god, I almost walked into him. I didn't. I thought he was a statue for some reason. Like, man, his laugh was really close, though. Alright, break those. I'm gonna try something slightly different for this fight. Damn it. I just spamming too much. Easy. Ow, ow, ow. Uh, What the heck? Huh? Man, I get so tossed. It's like turned around in this game. Mostly because like there is just enough things to look the exact same. It makes it kind of confusing.
Useful.
All right. So we're gonna fight this guy.
Your turn to dance.
Oh, he's a chromatic. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna abandon the fight. Exertion failed. That's fine. Let's try that one again, because we get a really bad start. Yeah, retry. I didn't realize he was chromatic. Annoying. God dang it. The parry timing is weird. Huh? Huh? Why did that combo get 8,000 times longer?
Not impressed.
Huh? 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 What's going on? No, don't send the reserve team. We do it again. I genuinely don't understand monkey noises. Why?
Ready to parry.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he just goes again. He just ignores our turn. No. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god.
Watch out.
1, 2, 3. That third one, I can't parry it. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Okay. I think I understand his gimmick. Okay. I think I understand his gimmick. I think no matter what, we will never get a turn if we do not. So he has to be killed via parries.
Your turn to shine.
1, 2, 3. Oh. Ah. That third one.
Runoko.
Uh huh.
Ready.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh well.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Monkey noises. Not getting that third parry is really frustrating. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not impressed.
1, 2, 3. Too early. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Abandon. Just start over. Just start over. Just start over. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, retry. Run it back. Run it back. Coming back in, coach. 1, 2, 3. Ugh.
Watch out.
1, 2, 3. Boom. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. One, 2, 3. Ah.
That's more like it.
1, 2, 3. I did it! I did it on the 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. I don't know how to parry that third attack. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fact that it's an 8-hit combo. There is no. Okay. There is no audio cue for the parry time. No, don't send in the reserve team. There's no audio cue for the parry time, so I have to visually parry this one. I literally cannot hear the parry sounds. So I just have to visually parry this, which really sucks. Ah. Yep, form a combo. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Sit down.
On me.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Ah. There's no audio cue. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my god. I'm too early. 1, 2, 3. I will get a second turn anyways. Revive.
Faster expedition, eh?
Bum, bum, bum. Bum. 1, 2. I should get a second turn. Boom. Boom. There we go. Holy hell. Oh my god. This guy was annoying. Augmented counter increases counterattack damage by 50%. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, that got leveled up. Okay. Holy. I was feeling a little tired. I was feeling a little eepies. That shit got me fucking alert. Unfortunately, I feel like it's gonna be like how Expedition went the other day, where like I got more alert for like a short burst of like that little adrenaline rush, and then it's gonna die, and I'm gonna crash again. Hello. That's fine. At the very least, I want to finish out this area before I potentially full perish. Boom.
You're outmatched.
Howdy, Lily. Welcome on. Hope we're doing good and well today. Thank you for the 55 stream streak. That's crazy. 55 days. That's crazy. Proof of my lurking? Nah, no proof. Only lurk for 5 minutes. Get the combo or the streak, and then you dip. Obviously. An advantage. All right. Almost 2 months of streaming, right? Actually, yeah, no. So like that's actually a lot longer than 2 months because I only stream regularly like 3 days a week. So 3 days a week, uh, that's 60 divided by 3 is 20. So like 20 weeks. 20 weeks. Holy. If you divide 20 by 40, you get 5. So that's like 5 months. 5 months of me streaming that you've been able to stay consistent on. That's crazy. Last year, I think, since you missed a good chunk of days. Yeah, I had a couple of weeks where everything got a little wonky with me, and then like it kind of, not really, um, got better slash made up by the fact that when I was doing my collab streams with Rika and Bot, I was streaming a lot more often those weeks. Like I know with Bot, it was like I think almost a week straight that we were streaming together every day. I don't think I missed a day since the streak started, to be honest. Damn. That's crazy. Unfortunate. 2 months if you streamed every day. Yeah, if I streamed every day, it'd be 2 months. But I don't stream every day. I am what the kids call inconsistent. I wouldn't say I'm lazy. I'm just very inconsistent. Unfortunately, I've tried to be as consistent as I can. It's just like, yeah, some months specifically, like there'd be like very short weeks or like burst of weeks where it's like, oh man, I just actually have a lot, whether it be work related or IRL related, and then this kind of messes everything up. I don't recommend anyone to stream every day. I think within reason, it isn't a big deal. It's a matter of like, it depends on like what you have going on, you know. Like if you're working a full 9 to 5, or for me, 4 10s, and you're trying to do this like after work or whatever, like it can be very tiring, especially if you're doing it every single day, not including cooking for yourself, cleaning, maintaining other stuff, socializing, groceries, all the other shit. Like it can be a lot. But if you're like part time, or streaming is your full time thing, I don't think it's that difficult or that bad, because then it's essentially just like working a normal job, you know. I don't mind you missing some time. Just need more time to catch up on the VODs. That's it. Streaming every day. Put you behind.
Edith's not back.
Edith.
So until then, we stay on recon. All these masks are freaking me out. Fucking creepy. I swear I could hear one of them singing. The Nevrons around here behave so strangely.
Yeah, of course they do.
It's like they don't really want to kill us. They still do, though. This place is making me crazy. Maybe if I wore one of these masks, they'd leave me alone.
That's how you become one of them. Okay, I think we've now looted everything. Yeah. Alright, time to fight the boss. Hello. A mask. It seems connected to the axon. It speaks. He who lives in between, behind his veil, emotions swell. For a life force to paint, what did he see but reflection of sadness? Where? Fucking Babu. Okay. Alright, just like always, we will murk the sideliners first, and then we will take care of the one in the middle. Bum.
It likes you.
Get parried. You ratatouille. Holy shit, we almost one-shot his dumbass. Get that shit out of here. What the fuck? No. I don't know if I actually dodged it. I missed one. I'm a bonobo. I'm a boosted bonobo. Oh, he's dead. Boom, boom, boom. And we go again. Da 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 da. And bada bing, bada boom. Get out of here. No damage. Extra XP. Oh. Loser. All right. We rest.
I think that's all of them.
We should be able to fight the Axon properly now.
Let's answer this thing's invitation.
Yep. And I think it's this path now. Let's see. Oh, okay. I thought maybe something was gonna happen or trigger by going through there. Oh, it's the man. I would have traded my years for his. His life was cut short. He had so much more to do to experience. This senseless war, why, to what end? Lives shattered for what? He was innocent, innocent. It was the folly of his elders, but he paid the price for our hubris. I would have traded my years for his. Who are you talking about? This place, this Axon, they're all part of his story. The man has gone silent. Typical man. Am I right, Lily? Typical. Just going silent. Not explaining. Alright, let's see. Axon. Axe off. Huh? Oh. Weird. Wait, was there a loop back there that I missed? I don't think so. I didn't see any. No, I'm not noticing any. Okay. Onwards and upwards. Oh no, this wait.
Monoko, what does that mean? He who guards truth with lies.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Guard as in protect? Or
Hmm.
guard as in control?
Yes.
Okay. Wait. So I'm curious. I'm curious if this is gonna affect how the boss mechanic works. Because I could see this being how the boss mechanic works. Okay. So first is rage, then sadness, and then be happy. I feel like that's gonna be how the boss fight works. In that order. And it's gonna like flip through or summon the enemies that we just fought for each of those three in that order? Question mark? That would make sense to me based on my deduction skills. Oh my god, how many things we gotta do? Okay. Do I have any more? Yes. I have glass cannon. Augmented counter 2. Ooh. Augmented counter 2. And confidant fighter. And then, actually, we have enough money now that we need to buy the shared healing from the merchant, and we can buy the weapon also. One second. Just want to make sure that there is not a piece of loot I'm missing. Well, I don't say anything. Right, onwards and upwards. Hello. Hello. Interesting. So you're trying to consume Sayel and rage? Get that shit out of here.
I think we pissed them off.
Uh-huh. Oh, a mask emerged from the mirror. Attacks. I jumped!
Time to bleed.
Interesting. Okay, so we shoot the bonobo in the eye. That's his weak spot. Applies powerful to self. Applies powerful to all allies. Okay, so we're gonna play powerful to allies. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Alright, we're hitting big. Boom. Boom. Then we go again. Da, 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 da. And boom. Boom. And then we go 1. Boom. Unable to re-enter the mask. Mask emerges from the mirror. It burned. Tries to build shields. Ah, okay. 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 Uh-huh. Boom. Boom. And then boom. And hit both of his little eye holes. And then bada bing, bada boom.
Let's carve a path.
Uh-huh. Bing. Ba boom.
Time to hit big.
Yeah, exactly. Time to hit big. Bum bum bum. And we finish off with this. Bum. 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 Sit down, Axon. You ain't gonna do shit. Alright. Monka. It's the spoopy guy. It's Spoopador himself. The chupe blah blah. La Llorona.
People want so badly to know what's
Behind the mask.
front, back, recto verso. Great art is both window and mirror, whether it's your mask or theirs.
Harmless, huh?
He's the real Axon.
Child, we all need
Masks.
how you use them.
Mattered indeed. Oh, wait. Okay, no. I need AP. So it's just regular attack. Bonk. Hit him in the ankles.
Let's dance.
Damn it, I missed one. That's fine. Okay, so I hit him in the face, does more damage. Good to know. Boom. Boom.
Ready to strike.
We do a couple more to his face. Boom. Boom.
Blades sharp.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. One more. Up. Boom. One more. And then we hit with this. Ooh. Am I gonna have enough AP? I hope so. Now gain shield with each blow dealt.
Watch out.
Boom. Boom. Oh my god. I panic parried, and then I just missed everything because I started panicking. Started bananaking. Damage increase for each shield. We're not an agile, so unfortunately we're gonna do less damage. But I think this is still the move. Yep. Because then we just ignore the shields, we go straight to his HP, attack his life points directly, and beat him.
We did it.
Well, don't say that.
No, wait.
We all need masks.
Oh no. Monoko can't get a mask. Wait, why can CL remove hers?
Can't hurt me. Because it is me.
Huh? I might be too smooth brain. I don't understand what that means.
Okay. What happened?
Axon down. Let's bring this to the curator.
I don't understand.
Vice versa, wasn't it? Renoir.
Hmm. Did I miss something? Why did he ask if that was himself? Back at camp. Mm-hmm. Mael hands it to curator. Do we see Renoir again? Back to the Shadow Realm. Oh, the mask lady. What happened? She got attacked?
A woman. It was. Why do I keep seeing things?
Yeah. Curator, who are you? Mm-hmm. Made rapier. Okay. Barrier breaker acquired. You can now face the paintress at the monolith. Holy shit! That does so much damage. No, I lied. It does not do a lot of damage. Steals shields removed by hidden enemies. Switches to virtual stance on breaking any shield. Wait, no, that is 1200. Okay, that is more. We'll switch to that for now. This looks cool. I like it. Alright. Itchy face. The courier offers you his services. Alright, guess we don't do that. Now we'll leave our weapons be. I think I found one more lost gestural. So let's go talk to that guy right quick. You have found 6 of my 9 lost gesturals so far. Yeah, I know, buddy. I'm missing 3. Alright. I miss Sorry.
Did you know Sorry was my first rock? Really? François was super jealous. He got one from Claire instead.
Wait, Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. François is so fun.
Francois. Okay, Monoko.
Finally here. We are. You ready?
Yeah. Yes. Wait, it didn't give me a chance to spend time with
Monoko,
SKA.
let me cut your hair. Why would I be foolish enough to do that? Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mop. I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror Yes, my hair is impeccable. Stop being grumpy. Come on, let's give you some style. You first, then. Silly, we'd look ridiculous with matching haircuts. Or we would look fantastic. Fine.
No way.
Okay, I'm in. Style away.
Huh?
Ooh, yes, indeed. This is quite fetching. Great. We're twins.
I don't see a visual difference. Is it because I have a skin on them? Versa and Monaco are now bound by a manly love of style, which they would never admit to each other. Nice. True brotherhood right there. As is tradition, they now spend too much time arguing over who looks better before heading back to the others. Ho ho ho, I unlocked new hair. Wardrobe. Oh, samurai. That's what I unlocked. Oh, and he got Viking. Wait, it's just the difference. One has a flower and one doesn't? Ah, that's lame. Alright, let's make sure that there's no
Just need to.
blah 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 blah.
Wait.
Okay, so I guess we can't spend time with him. That's unfortunate. We saved my elf for last, like always. We go CL first.
It's nothing.
Just nerves.
Just nerves. It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you.
You, on the other
Yeah.
hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am. But we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough or it won't.
True. Either works or it doesn't. Yes, we always spend time with all of them for all the lore.
You're always so calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Luna is intense and obsessed. My Elle is nervous and eager. You're calm.
Why
Yeah.
is that strange?
I mean, because of the circumstances.
I guess. Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
I guess that's valid.
I guess that's true for me too.
Death is a friend who will welcome you home.
Hmm.
Friend's not the word I would choose.
Yeah,
Life is easier when you think of death as a friend.
Is it?
I guess.
Or are you just dressing it up to manage your fear?
Doesn't matter. How you view things is up to you. Life continues either way.
It's an interesting philosophy
Hmm.
for someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your
Hit him with the old card.
Well, I'm kind of to acknowledge my wisdom. Can you mention my wisdom to Minoko sometime?
Oh, actually, isn't Minoko even older? Rescue too. Perhaps I should ask them instead.
Oh, please do. You'll probably learn valuable things about never feeding rocks. Or I can offer you another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh, and here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
What do you have in mind?
Ayo.
That depends. How adventurous.
Ayo is.
You mean like hunt levels? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
No way.
Oh, you mean adventure.
You've been alone too long on this continent.
Damn, I did not realize we had dating sim actually proper in this game.
Minoko. I'll admit it's
Actually, I'm asleep. I'm curious.
Do you even need to ask?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna cut the black regardless. The bond between Ciel and Verso deepens. Level 4. Hell yeah. Verso and Ciel spend some time together. Away from the others, Verso and Ciel become a bit more than friends. Ciel feels inspired. No way that unlocks a gradient attack. Oh my god, that's so fucking silly. No way.
Can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ciel was right about you.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes. Yes. No way it happens 2 times.
Night owl.
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
You're gonna burn out this way.
Yeah.
Thanks for your concern.
Rika.
From one insomniac to another.
I don't even know what's gonna happen with her. Also, like I could see it happening with, I could understand the train of thought between Verso and Ciel because of their like nighttime interactions when they spend time together. They're like, oh, let's try to like get to know one another, like talk about stories of our past, blah 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 blah, philosophy, all that other good shit. Thank you for the gifted sub for to Lily Rika. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the emotes, Lily. Um, but I feel like it is more secular, the relation between Verso and Lune.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking neurons, the ones that seem to have personalities, and thoughts, and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
Yeah,
Talked
probably.
to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
I'm trying to read. Oh, Way of the World, The Tortured Soul, things like that.
Oh, Weight of the World, The Tortured Soul, things like that.
A funny night owl. Oh, and I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? It was nice sharing, huh?
Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
That's honestly super relatable. That's such a base take. Like, I don't find sleeping like overtly restful. It's more so it's like it resets me back to like my state before, but it's not like, oh man, I'm like charged up. It's just I'm less tired. You know. It's like duh, you're less tired, you slept, but it's like no. Like people are like, oh, I sleep, I feel like refreshed, I feel better, I'm energy back to 100%. For me, it's just like, oh man, I just removed some of the stacks of like the energy debuff from my lack of sleep. But I also used to have absolute horrid nightmares, which is the main reason why I hate sleeping. I haven't had them or haven't had that issue in a long time, but because I had it so much for so many years, I've just developed a habit of like not sleeping as much as possible. And it's just like body's kind of like low key afraid.
Fascinating. So you experience discomfort when you
Yes.
sleep? Pain?
Kind
Are
sometimes.
you aware of time passing?
I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well,
Huh.
that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
Ooh. See, I'm a snarky person, and I want to say this one. It's like, well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so sure, knock yourself out. It's like, but I feel like this is the Riz. No, that's not really Riz answer. Doesn't mean I can watch you sleep. I feel like this is like the. Hmm. I'm gonna go with my gut, which is be snarky. Versus like the slightly kind of creep factor, but it's like if you're attractive enough, you can say this and it not be come off as creepy.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so sure, knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
Versus flashes a grin at Luna. Luna can't help but smile back. The world feels a little brighter when they're together. Ho 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 ho. Lune can't restrain herself from asking Versa a few more questions before they head back to the others. Thanks to Versa's answers, Lune understands Chroma better than before. Tree of Life. Interesting. It's okay, Rika. Thank you for the bits, by the by. Nothing happened. Yeah, honestly, in my opinion, I feel like they're both very attractive. I can't pick.
Still
I'll move on.
thinking about what you saw.
Let's see what happens. Obviously, no romance with Mael, but let's see what's going on with Mael.
I wish Gustav was here.
Yeah, same. You know, spend time with Mael. Yes. The lore.
And did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess.
I know, Gustav. Never forget.
Mael means chief and prince. I guess princess.
Oh, it does.
What are you talking about?
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise.
Mm-hmm.
But I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you. What kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
Yeah, I guess so.
What did you dream of?
I didn't.
Ooh.
Something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere and see some of the world before I demolished it.
Yeah.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
Hmm.
What about you, though? What do you want?
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Mm.
Well, what did you used to want?
Music.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano in the conservatory. I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall. When the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber, I can just lose myself. And feel the music through my fingers. Every time I play, it feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
Hmm. Yeah.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
It would be my pleasure.
I'm curious if like they break the thing that's making them stay somewhat immortal. Do they like
One
rapidly
festival
age?
for yours. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed.
Mhm.
I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I better start practicing.
Laughing Vertigo agrees. Versa. Bam, bam, bam. Mael and Verso discuss the first song Verso should play. Their discussion inspires Mael. Gridians attack on logs. Phoenix flame. Before heading back to the others. Oh. Okay. Right in Gustav's journal, of course. Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how they can now enter the monolith and they should finally understand everything. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Mael heads back. Alright, EB time. There's a couple things we need to do before we go to the barrier, though. We got to go back to the merchant at the second axon and buy the two things. And then we need to buy the things from the other merchant.
Face the painters.
Just outside the barrier.
Previous cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what SKA was made of, did they? Well, SKA and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
Huh?
Promise me sweet rocks.
Is that wine?
Stop drinking alone.
To your great generosity.
No way.
I don't know how you can make this.
There's a drink throwing up wine.
Do you have apple juice?
That's so silly. Damn, this game is just beautiful with the cutscenes. Oh, it's the masked lady. Masked Mael. First, can you tell me who she is? Or do I need to keep waiting? I can't read baguette. I don't know what that says. It was also cursive. I can't read cursive either. Mmm.
You embrace her. Yet you're condemning her to die.
Fucking Renoir.
What do you mean? I'm not here to fight. But my son,
Let's terrify you.
what it means to disappear into nothingness. Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, exist and we will exist for as long as she wants. We want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you? May everything we decided before their very eyes, between the bars of their prison,
Huh?
In the shadow of the monolith.
the shadow of the monolith.
Am I? The story is like just esoteric enough in this game. Like I can't fully piece it together and understand what's going on because it like properly drip feeds you the information in such a way that like you just can't fully know what it's going with.
For a thing.
You clean me out, mezzanine.
You bunch of drunks.
All right, let's go quickly buy from the merchant. And then I know there's at least one or two gestural beaches that I'm missing. Which annoys me because I don't know where they are. But I will actually look those up after stream, so before Saturday's stream. That way we can try to do those next time also. Assuming the game kind of gives us the opportunity to do so. I don't know if we actually are near the end of Act 2 or if we're going to finish Act 2 right soon. And if it will let us go back to do that. I really hope it does if we are about to finish it. I think I was able to buy. Then the tremors came. Blah, 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 blah. I think I was able to buy everything from the merchant over the first Axon. At least when it came to weapon and pictos that they had. I think the only thing I'm missing are cosmetics. Wrong way. Actually, can't I go to the flag and just straight exit to... I think so, but I could also just go the correct way out. Yeah, we just go the correct way. I think that's... I don't think it's faster per se, but it saves me time on the off chance that I actually couldn't just go back to continent from the flag. I did not realize I ran this much. Holy hell. Escape! Alright. We pop out. And then there is... Let us get wet. And there should be... Where's the merchant? I am here. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Boop. I was like, this doesn't look right. Actually, did I go into this? Yeah, okay, yeah, there's nothing there. So I'm fairly confident that I have full cleared up to this point everything that is currently available to me, minus the one or two gestural beaches for cosmetics, because I'm pretty certain I am missing a bathing suit for CL.
We can finally reach the pages.
Yeah, we'll buy that. We'll buy that.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit
No time. Onwards and upwards. Mostly because, again, I think I have done a fairly good job at full clearing everything up to this point, minus every zone that said danger, high level. Which I think I need to have damage cap removed for me to be able to effectively do that.
You should do the honors.
It is her sword. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Zoom. That's crazy. There she is, the paintress. Okay. This feels like a locale that we should be able to climb up on. I don't understand why we can't. Alright. No loot that I can see. Come on, Askir. The monolith. Oh shit.
We can do this.
Hopefully.
Gustav.
For Gustav. No, for Gustav. Oh, I'm so curious what Renoir meant. Alright, last minute upgrades. Dump it to crit. Dump to crit. You need to get to where everyone else is. Okay. Oh, actually, do I need to learn their gradient skills? No, I just automatically unlock them. Alright. Let's do a wee bit of exploring. Alright, that's actually slower, so I'm gonna stop doing that. Let's see. Hmm. Not a lot of exploring to do. Very linear. Yeah, like this makes it look like there potentially is a second path, but no, it feels like a pretty straightforward pilgrimage. Just follow the path of candles. Gold, or whatever. Some type of mineral. Oh wait, but we can run over here? Does that mean... Okay, no, that's invisible wall. That's invisible wall. Why can't I run over here? Huh? Okay. No way we beat the paintress here. Because what's the whole story of Act 3? If we defeat Paintress Act 2? My, what lovely feet as we look at grippers.
Ready to strike.
Instant reacts.
Let's carve a path.
Uh-huh.
Sweetest of battle. Maximum damage.
Uh-huh.
Our attacks do nothing.
I don't understand. The gradient attack should work. Wait, my L.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not the real Paintress. But we're back in the Shadow Realm. What's happening? Because Verso's here this time. Hmm. Oh, it's an illusion.
Everybody okay?
I'm so Confucius. Alright, we reached the monolith. Inside the monolith.
We are inside the monolith. What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Are you alright, Maya?
Up there. She's the paintress. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
Guess we head up then.
I'm not seeing any loot. Or any type of alternative path. Nothing around the corner. Huh. Okay, okay. Intriguing. This is like where Gustav found himself the first time. Huh?
Time to bleed.
Oh, wait. Boom. 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 Boom.
My turn.
Huh. I did a lot less damage than I was hoping.
Let's carve a path.
Boom. Boom. Alright. We do one of those. Do that. None of them got set on fire. Which is annoying, because I gotta do this now.
Watch out.
I haven't dealt with this enemy in so long. Alright, at least I was able to parry one of those. Boom. Ow, wow, wow. Alright. Nope, black and white. What's happening? Is that the paintress? No, she disappeared. But the color's still gone.
Verso, what was that?
I don't know.
Fire. Again.
Alright, no, that's the correct way. Okay. So. Alright. 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 I think I have an idea. Let's do this first, so. Boom. God damn, that little guy takes no damage.
Let's carve a path.
Alright, at least we finished him off this time. I missed one. Not missing here. Bum. Bum. On fire. Bum. Damn it. Bada bing, bada boom. Then we revive, so he gets full XP. Bum bum. We need one more. Okay. Okay. Just because the story right now is actually getting like really, really interesting, but it's also getting like really, really vague, really confusing. I feel like I need full mental awareness, tuity, other big word, thesaurus, capabilities that I think will end a wee early today compared to what I know. I mean, I wouldn't have gone much longer anyways. Probably maybe like another 30 minutes. So, but I think we'll end here, just because I feel like this is the part of the story where things start to really, like, I think things are going to start making sense. Hopefully, I can't quite tell because like we're at the monolith now. We're seeing a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense to me, and I don't know if it doesn't make sense because I'm bonobo, or if because I'm missing details, or if it's because it's like about to slowly start revealing all the things that I need to know, and I'm just like not fully connecting the dots. But so Saturday we will. It seems like Saturday then we will be finishing Act 2, and I'm hoping we get a little bit more of the story cleared up. Okay. There should be. This should work. This should work. One second. One second. One second. All right. One second. Sorry. I don't know why this is doing this. Okay. I didn't say that. I did this. Okay. Clear, obscure, acts to length. How long is each act? So 30 hours to get through Act 2 is probably the high side of the average of what I've read and seen. I think play there was significant. Okay. Act 2, the Verso Act, is the longest and largest chapter. Okay. 13 to 20 hours to complete, depending on your playstyle and how much optional side stuff, blah, blah, blah. If you rush primarily through the main objectives, it will take you roughly 13 hours. Exploration, side content, taking time to tackle optional bosses, explore other islands, and complete character side missions. I think I've done everything. I've tried to fully explore everything. Total game length, the entire game clocks in at about 29 hours for a standard main story playthrough and 50 to 68 hours for 100% complete. Okay, I know I'm not doing perfectly 100% complete, but I am trying to do as much as I can. Okay, one second, let me see. What side content should I do? Please do not post any story spoilers beyond early Act 2. Okay. I think I'm near the end of Act 2. I just defeated 2 acts once and got a weapon from Maya that allows me to paint. The thing is, I had read that Act 2 is longer than Act 1 and Act 3 is relatively short. Okay, that's also what I've heard. Yet I feel like I got to this point in Act 2 relatively quickly, although my perception may be swayed because I didn't have much time to game the path, blah, 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 blah. Overall, up in about 26 hours of gameplay, my party is only, that's about where mine is. Yeah, okay. Level 5. Oh, I don't have level 5 relationships. I only have level 4 relationships in my party. So my question is, about how much game time do you think is left? Blah, blah, blah. Am I prepared to take on the rest of the game, or is there a point where I should revisit side content, start grinding? Is there a good non-spoilery way, ideally in-game rather than online guide, to find which side content, blah, blah, blah? Act 3 has a lot of content, but most of it is optional. You can finish quickly. But if you like, you will probably get strong enough to face the final boss. It is great content between. So try to do it at your own pace when you're ready. That's not answering the question. No fresh off to other world locations, unfortunately. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, in Act 2, if you beat Act 2, you're basically ready to go to the final boss immediately. I don't know, maybe do the story side missions first. But, like, you've got the Monolith Dungeon, which is one of the longest in the game. In Act 3, the only story related content in Act 3 is the final dungeon, which is also really long. You're fine for Act 2, and you'll probably want to level gear up a bit during Act 3. There are some camp related optional quests that blah 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 before you do the final dungeon. Is there a good non spoiler way? Not really, but you'll find traveling around the world much easier in Act 3. Okay. Finish the story, and then did all the side stuff. Nothing is locked to you, anyways. You can do anything. Oh, okay. So it sounds like, based on reading this description, I am in fact in the last part of Act 2. I am in the Monolith Dungeon. And then after this, I'm done with Act 2, which means after this, I should have damage capture move, which means after this, I should be able to defeat Sprung and a whole bunch of other enemies a whole lot easier because I won't be limited to only 10,000 damage per hit. I don't know how much harder above 10,000 I'm actually hitting, but it is good to know that I am close. Okay. Okay. Huh. 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 Minecraft villager noises. Well, at the very least, I feel better knowing that I am actually very close to Act 2 being done. And apparently, Act 3 is very short if I just want to beeline the main story. But knowing me, I'm going to try to do everything like I always do. It's just a matter of it kind of just takes a while. But okay. Okay. But okay, yeah. Solid plan. So theoretically, all of Saturday should be finishing up the Monolith Dungeon, and maybe starting some of the side content for Act 3. But I feel like more likely than not, we'll be just finishing up Act 2 next time. Yeah. And then, as I said, we'll be playing some CZN on Sunday for that. But thank you all for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm having lots of fun with Expedition. It's just one of those things where it's like, there is a lot, and it is esoteric, and it is very obscure in how it describes and tells you the story. Because I think I mentioned it that, like, going through the beginning part of the story again actually made the whole beginning make a lot more sense to me this time as compared to the very first time I played it, which is kind of funny to me that it has that level of effect and, you know, just discrepancy in your ability to understand it just by simply like redoing the beginning portion. So I actually have really high hopes that, I mean, I'm not going to replay it. It's like, but I have really high hopes that, like, I sit down a little bit, I focus up, wisen up, just a smidge here at the end, and I should be able to understand / piece together the story. But yeah, I think it's just a matter of like I need a few more clues unlocked, and I will have it. You know what I mean? But yes. So that is the plan for Saturday and onwards. But thank you for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hope you guys had a fun time. I definitely did, even though I was like having a little bit of the post food eeps hit me there for a wee bit. But I got confused and frustrated enough at the chromatic and onwards that I became fully alert again. But I know that, like, I can feel my brain starting to like get a little fuzzy, and it's like, there is enough story and lore that I want to make sure I properly grasp it all. So I think it's best to call it earlier so I don't miss anything. But thank you for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you guys are interested in D&D and board games, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. I am pushing for partner over there. I would greatly appreciate it, as I'm, last I checked, 718 subs. So we're getting closer, slowly but surely, inching up. It would be absolutely fantastic if we were able to hit partner this year. I'm pretty close on the sub count, and I'm like 1,000 something hours away on the watch hours portion. It's like, but I know that quote unquote is the easy part. Getting the subs is the hard part, in my opinion. Once that's done, getting the watch hours is just a matter of producing more content that you guys enjoy. But I do create videos for DMs who are getting into the hobby of D&D. It is mostly geared for them, but I do create other content. I will be creating more player content in the near future. Um, I will also be trying to restart my homebrew VTuber series, which is a fun series where I go around taking VTubers that I'm familiar with or have not fully gotten the chance to know yet and create them as D&D characters. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a pretty interesting little project. Um, Sadly, the first set had to be canceled for reasons, but the next set shouldn't have those issues. But yes, feel free to check out the YouTube if you guys are interested in all that stuff and would like to see that. And then feel free to check out the Discord if you guys are interested in hanging out for talking about D&D, board games, and other stuff like that, webtoons, anime, anything in between. And that's also where I keep the most latest up-to-date information about the channel over there. But yeah, that's all on my end. Thank you all. I hopefully will see you guys on Saturday for some more Expedition 33. Otherwise, see you Sunday for some CZN. But that's all for me. I don't think we're gonna raid tonight, just because I am kind of like a little mental fuzz, and I don't want to have to like actively pay attention to wherever I raid into. But it's been an absolute pleasure. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your nights or mornings, depending on your time zone. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.